A surprised woman says her right to free speech was violated because she was arrested at a city council meeting. 12 News journalist Brenda Lipinski spoke to that woman and shares what happened.
The woman was expecting to address council for 3 minutes, but instead was escorted out in handcuffs in front of her 10-year-old daughter.
This is your warning, okay?
A warning for what?
A warning for attacking the city attorney personally.
This is all factual information.
It doesn't matter.
A heated exchange at a surprise council meeting on Tuesday.
Do not touch me. Do not put your hands on me.
Resulting in 32-year-old Rebekah Massie being detained and arrested. An action she says violated her free speech.
I have certain inalienable rights, and they were not only trampled on, but the mayor essentially weaponized the police force to shut me up that night.
She says it all happened after she spoke on an agenda item regarding the city attorney's salary.
I was trying to explain how if you're gonna give him a raise based on, quote, exceptional job performance, unquote, I don't feel that he's demonstrated in any way, shape, or form by any stretch of the word an exceptional performance.
This is what you agree to when you first speaking. This is the form.
Mayor Skip Hall called that a personal attack and a violation of public hearing rules.
There are oral communications during the city council meeting may not be used to lodge charges or complaints against any employee of the city or members of the body, regardless of whether such person is identified in the presentation by the name or by any other reference that tends to identify him or her.
Issuing a warning.
Yes, I
In
think
front
it
of my
is.
10-year-old daughter, you're going to escort me
That's
out
fine.
for expressing my
She
First
can go
Amendment
with you.
rights.
And calling for an officer to escort Rebekah from the meeting. An experience she says left bruises.
That was the arm that the officer first grabbed me on after he placed his hands on my back, and so you can kind of see those, and there's more.
Impacting her 10-year-old daughter, who she says watched police take her away.
She had her hands pressed against the glass and her face partially pressed against the glass, and she was sobbing uncontrollably. I wanted every fiber of my being to be able to be with her in that moment and just take her home.
Hoping that what happened to her
Why am I being detained? Under what charges?
doesn't happen to anyone else. I reached out to Mayor Hall and left a message. After contacting the city spokesperson, they transferred me to the Surprise Police Department, who told us that Rebekah was cited for trespassing and faces possible charges for resisting arrest and obstructing governmental operations. Brenda Lipinski, 12 News.